Welcome to my page. We are trying something new. It's been quite a journey so far, so I figure you might as well embrace it fully because it's just meant to be this way. I have recently been on medical leave for an unknown condition. I don't know when I'll be back to work, and in the meantime I figured I would spend some of my time getting back to God, growing spiritually, and bringing my family along the way. Meanwhile, I'll show off some of our cool works. My husband is a woodworker, and he does some amazing stuff. So he has a couple boards that we kind of work together on. I did the art behind it, so the staining, and my daughter helped me out with the etch design, and these are two-sided. So you have two signs. These are little charcuterie boards that we haven't quite sold yet, but they are some cool works that we have. We have the Rapunzel one, and then the Peter Pan, our take on the Peter Pan. So those are kind of like our pride and joy. We love doing woodworking. We do it together. We all kind of work to create these works. I never called it art before, but someone saw my artwork and told me I should do a video about it. And 3 times in the past week, people have told me that I should do a YouTube channel. So this is our what we feel like our unplanned path should be. So we're just giving it a shot and going out on a walk of faith and see how it turns out. My husband also does some lathe work, so there's some pens that he has made. If you don't know how to zoom quite yet, but maybe zoom in and you can see them. But really what we have been kind of told that we need to focus on is the artwork here. Through my medical condition, I have endured a lot of pain, and one night when I was in an immense amount of pain, I was praying, and I just said, I need to get out of this pain. I need a distraction, because one thing I didn't realize is that pain is such a mental game. And I looked over in the corner of my bedroom, and I saw my grandma's art bag, and she has just like she passed away last year, and about 1.5 years ago actually, and she had her little art bag, and I wanted to take it because it had some of her art already started in it, so I wanted to have that as a memory. And I looked over and I saw this peeking out of the thing, and she had some blank canvases, and I thought, well, let me make some use of my time. I know my grandma used to paint in the middle of the night, so like she had her old crusty paints in here, and I said, let's see what happens. And that night I had done a little bit of like reading, kind of been exploring the Bible and passages that kind of helped me get through and persevere through all of this. And some of them kind of like hit a note to me, and it kind of in my head swirling, and I didn't know how to like figure it through. And that night I was like, let me put my imagination to work. And so I took the scripture and I correlated into a picture, and a couple people have seen it, and they're like, no, you really need to do like an art channel on this. So here's my shot, and in the next couple videos, I just wanted to use this kind of to introduce myself and get started in the process. But in my next couple videos, I'm going to actually point the camera down to the artwork, and I'm going to do a couple finishing touches on it. And I'll tell you more about the scripture that led to them. And as you can see, we kind of have done like paint nights before. These are like the works from our paint nights that we played around. And like I said, I don't really consider myself an artist per se, but I met a gentleman, another person kind of along my path that was very encouraging. That said, he's a viral YouTuber, and he was just had a happenstance. Wasn't supposed to meet him, wasn't supposed to be where he was, and he was, and he said, you look in the camera and you just talk. And I thought, nobody really wants to hear what I have to say, but maybe they do. Maybe someone else is struggling like I have struggled, and is having pain and needing a source of or an outlet to try to work through it. And my faith has grown so much, and I felt like now is a great time coming up on, Easter's just right around the corner, and people might be looking to, the Spirit of Jesus and trying to have like their own sort of spiritual growth, and they might need some encouragement. They might need to know that it's not too late to embrace your faith and go out on a limb and try something new. And maybe somebody does want to hear what you have to say. Maybe there's not enough of that out there, and I don't know, I felt really encouraged by that YouTuber, and I felt like, this might bring someone some solace. So I hope you join me. My daughter's growing. My daughters are growing in their faith as well. My husband too, and hopefully you'll get to meet them along the way. And maybe if you can, maybe send us some in the comments some Bible passages to look up, and maybe do that visual perspective of it. I'll be happy to start painting. I'll start picking some at random to actually paint and do the tutorials and what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm not an artist. I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just kind of gonna go by faith and let God kind of take the reins and use me as his vessel, because maybe that's what I'm here for. I don't know, but I hope you join us, and I'm not looking to sell per se, but if there's something on our page that you might like to buy, we do have an Etsy shop, and that's not something that I'm trying to promote here, but we do have that available, and but mostly I want someone to be helped by this spiritual connection that I've come to find, and maybe together as a community we can grow together and be a part of each other's path, because God knows that we're not in control, that he's leading the way anyway, so we might as well embrace it and get somewhere together. So it would be my pleasure to meet you and get to know you. You leave comments, and maybe we can connect and I don't know, see where this page leads. It's YouTube after all. There's millions of people out there, so hopefully maybe my story might resonate with you, and you can find some solace in knowing that you're not alone, and maybe we can just do some art together and kind of work together to create a living scripture, like a visual aspect of it. My husband's going to do some woodworking side of it to incorporate into the page, or into these paintings. So you'll see some of that woodworking going on as well. But for the meantime, I'm going to really focus on creating a gallery of these paintings. So that's what this page is going to be all about. But I look forward to growing my faith with y'all. Thank you.